welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about JBL 300 Premium True Wireless Earbuds. Yes, people, these are the premium earbuds that I think I've been dreaming of, but I won't know until I get my hands on these bad boys. So in this video, we're going to be doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on said earbuds. After that, I'm going to be putting these things to the At Home with Lucas test to figure out, are these something that you should actually buy or maybe skip altogether? It does happen, people. It does happen. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So up the top left, you have JBL by Harman. You have an image of what's to come in the box, looking really premium. I don't know. We won't know until we get our hands on them. All right, Google Assistant, Alexa built in, Bluetooth, of course, true wireless, ambient aware, and talk through. That's very interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen that on a JBL box. Voice assistant, also that's interesting that that's there. We have a total of 20 hours. So this is very interesting. 6 hours in the buds themselves and only 14 hours in the case. So that is a huge departure. This is only totaling 20 hours. So take note of that right away. 6 hours in the earbuds, that's good. 5 hours is low, 6 is medium, 8 is definitely high. All right, let's take a look at the side over here. A little bit more information. Check the driver size. Okay, so we're only dealing with 5.6 millimeter drivers. So JBL likes to use a little bit smaller drivers, but they produce really good sound quality. So that's something to take note of. Is other drivers are going to be, maybe 6 or 11. But JBL has been sticking with a 5 to 6 millimeter for quite some time. I kind of equate it to Apple and their small megapixel sensors that they really fine-tuned over time and didn't really upgrade the size for a while. It looks like we have a sticker covering some really good information right here. Let me try and pull this off. No guarantees that we're going to be able to read anything underneath. Well, that's not coming off, so I'm gonna have to do some good eagle eye looking. Yeah, so this has fast charging. 10 minutes equals 1 hour, so that's really good. All right, let's get inside this box, people. Okay, so this is actually the first JBL box to have a legit pull tab. All right, dun 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 dun. Boom. Okay, is there a little flip? Here we go. With the flip, okay, very simple, very straightforward. You have a little bit more on these earbuds themselves in terms of the button pressing, which is very important. You need to know all of that. And then the pairing, all right. Oh, that's interesting. That's like a card they want you to take out. So you have step 1, 2, and 3. All right. Oh, that's funny. What? That was just kind of covering it. That is hilarious. All right, let's take a look at this premium case. So first thing you're going to notice is that this is a glossy sort of paint almost, which is not normal for JBL. JBL always goes with the texture, and it definitely looks like this is premium. You have some shiny sort of plastic in there, like mirror finish, and then you have this sort of glossy feel for the outside of the case. Ooh, and it's very, oh wow, okay, so here we go. So now we're getting into the premium. So this is the premium. Down here, the way they covered this port in this same glossy sort of mirror finish plastic right there for the USB-C port. And I'm not seeing any writing on this. Wow, typically JBL just throws all of their information on the bottom that they have to have, which makes me think it's inside of the lid. So that is very interesting. It looks like a pretty standard hinge in the back. That's JBL's go-to right now. So all of that's looking very standard. This blue is looking a little bit more purple. Right off the bat, I'm like, okay, my eyes are telling me this is a little bit more purple. So that's very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and flip the lid, people. Ooh, oh, that is a very powerful magnet right there. Wow, okay, all right, whoa, more of a departure. This is definitely premium Wow, look at that. Very interesting. Wow, yeah, that is a complete departure from their normal sort of just very simple molded inside for the earbuds to sit. This is very, very premium, and I'm going to try to get close enough to show you. The plastic is extremely, wow, that is very, very high end. Big L, big R, love that. There's the information up there. Okay, so that typically sits on the bottom. Oh, that's the indicator light down there. What? Okay, I don't like that. I am not a fan of a single LED light. Also, don't like the fact it's on the bottom. I didn't even notice that. You know what would have been so cool, JBL? I'm just going to throw this out there. You can do it if you want in the future. If you used your JBL as indicator lights, meaning if they're all the way lit up white, that's full. And then as they lose battery, they drop down until just the bottom is lit in like an orange or something, or a red, showing you the battery's dying. That would be absolutely amazing, JBL. You should do that. Because you did it down here, you put the light around and you use the plastic, the same plastic as up here. You could do that, JBL. Not a fan. That is... That is, wow, that's quite funny that it's on the bottom. All right, let's see if it has the flip out. No, it does not. That is a very strong magnet. Wow. And I like that the lid is very, very thin. This is not a tall lid. It's very short, I should say. But overall, this is a little bit bigger than I would have liked. I think JBL just always goes big, so you need to know that when you buy JBL earbuds, you're getting a little bit bigger case than some of the other companies out there. Some companies have it down to a science where the case is very, very small. Tozo is one of those that always blows me away. Every time I buy their earbuds, I'm like, wow, this case is half as big as I would have thought. So JBL goes a little bit bigger, and they kind of, that's their style, and I don't hate them for it. Okay, so it has a good solid flip closed. Now, because it's rounded on the bottom, this really doesn't want to sit like that. It doesn't want to sit like that. It wants to sit on its back. That's kind of how it's going to sit. So it's not going to be something you're going to be able to set up on your desktop and have it open like that and take the earbuds in and out. I mean, you could, but it's going to rock over really, really easily. All right, so enough of the case. It's looking good. I like the fact that the pins retract in. That's very premium. It looks like you have a reset button right here. So first impressions, the case is a little bit thicker than I would have liked right here, and it's a little bit bigger than I would have liked. The premium feel, I don't really care. I'm not like blown away by the premium feel. If this was made out of like aluminum or something, I would have been like, wow, that's extremely premium. Like these Nexigos right here are made out of aluminum metal, and that is a very premium feel. This is still just plastic with plastic and plastic, and I'm actually hearing like some good creaking from this lid as I move around it, which is very reminiscent of my Beats buds. The case was very rickety, we'll call it. But yeah, and the color is, you know, I think it's like a metallic. I think it's trying to be a metallic blue, and it comes off to the naked eye, it comes off purple. I'm just going to call it right now. With the lights I have going on right here, it's looking more and more purple, which is cool. But I bought, at least I think I bought a blue pair of earbuds. All right, let's continue through this box. Yeah, nowadays you definitely want to read your quick start guide. This is very, very important. Standard JBL orange, and then you have your customized, oh, what is this? You have the wingtips and the silicone. Wow, all right, look at that. So that's a little bit of a spoiler of what's to come with these earbuds. The creme de la creme, people. So right off the bat, those things are looking extremely premium right there. Wow, let's get them out of their holster. Let's take a closer look at these. Those are very, very, those are beautiful looking. Wow, look at those earbuds right there, people. Whoo! All right, let's go ahead and walk around this earbud. So It's definitely premium. It's kind of like an in-ear monitor slash earbud, so it kind of looks like it's going to sit a little bit more in the ear and then drop into the ear canal just so slightly, but it also looks like it's going to be an earbud, so that's very, very interesting. I'm liking the shape of this. Of course, you have your light sensor right there, which means when you pull this out, it's going to pause. When you put it back in, it will play, so you don't have to worry about pausing or playing when you take these out of your ears. Let's check the... Okay, that's a capacitive touch button right there. That looks like it's a microphone of some sort right there. All right, let's continue on. So this is the soft touch, very, very nice, very premium feeling soft touch wingtip of sorts right there. Very cool. You have your 3 pins for charging, and then you have a fourth thing over here. I don't know exactly what that is. That's very interesting. There is your noise canceling microphone on the inside. Let's go ahead and pop off the silicone, take a look at the driver port. So that's looking very beefy, people. Wow, that is actually a little bit larger than you normally see. That is very, very cool. The silicone tip is extremely premium right here. That is exactly what you want to see. There is like more silicone on the inside of this one than most earbuds out there, I have to say. Very, very firm, very strong. That's gonna lock in your ear canal and really help out with that noise canceling. Really love how JBL is so like minimalist when it comes to microphones. Some earbuds out there have like 3 or 4 different microphone ports, but JBL just rocks the single port, and then they have their noise canceling microphone on the inside. That is very, very interesting. These are insanely beefy. Wow, that is crazy. Wow, definitely premium, good feeling silicone. I like the handle right here. I feel like I'm picking up a speaker, and I'm gonna go for a walk or something, like it's a Bluetooth speaker. That is very cool. I like the handle. All right, enough jibber jab. Let's get it into the case and see how they lock in. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the drop test. So I'm just going to drop it in there. I've never put these earbuds into this case a day in my life. I'm literally just going to drop it in. Wow. Okay, that went in extremely easily. What? That is, oh, that one took a minute. Okay, that is very satisfying. And there's actually like a little click sound that you hear. That is very, very premium, people. I have to admit, that is extremely premium. Wow. There you go. Nice. So taking these earbuds out is super simple. Oh, that's an indicator light. What? I don't know if I've ever seen an indicator light on the inside of a pair of earbuds. What? This is crazy. So they have the indicator light on the bottom, okay? And then they have technically the indicator light on the bottom of these earbuds. So they're like, yeah, we're putting the indicator light in places that, wow, that's crazy. I don't know. Huh. Very interesting. I'd like to know why they chose the inside and not the outside. They're trying to make everything very premium, if you will. So the way that these go in here, I'm not liking it that much because, yeah, no, actually, okay, I'm liking it. So the wingtip kind of gets stuck, but then it does, no, see right there, it's still stuck out. It's gripping on the side. That is interesting. So it can go in there a little bit off, and you might not know it right away. Let me close it. Yeah, okay. Woo, that's interesting. All right. So the lid close actually forced that into place because the top, oh, the top is not molded at all. What? Very weird. This is a very strange premium. I think the word premium is throwing me off, and I keep looking for that like premium, you know, like a premium iPhone or something, or, you know, some kind of jewelry that's super premium. And I think that's just throwing me off. I think the premium may actually be just the subtle little touches that they're doing to really say that these are just a little bit different than the rest of their earbuds. Wow, okay. So I would imagine if you had a smaller wingtip in there, you would be able to drop them in a lot easier. If you went with something like this, yeah, that is way smaller. or even this one where there's not anything there. Okay, so first impressions are that these are definitely different than the standard JBL earbuds. They're definitely premium, but they're just not premium in that way that is really like you can tell someone about it. They're premium in a very simple and very subtle way, and they're not really going overboard with that quote-unquote premium look. Now this is just the aesthetics, people. This is just the look of it. This is not the sound. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the sound is just a little bit better than their normal earbuds, and then that is where the premiumness comes in. You can already tell that from the driver port that it's bigger. The way the silicone here is very premium. So it's definitely subtle touches that are making these earbuds stand out as a more premium pair of earbuds. But the material is still just plastic on plastic on plastic, and that's where I get a little bit turned up and I get a little bit confused, because when I think of material and I don't really think of the sound quality. So I'm hoping coming up with the testing, we have some premium sound quality, people. Woo! Super excited to get into these earbuds. Okay, so this is like the main part of the app that you're going to be using. So you have this thing called Talk Through, which is kind of cool in theory, and it works a little bit. What I found was the audio that I was listening to when I turned on Talk Through was so quiet I could barely hear it at all, but you can hear what's around you very, very clearly and very loud. So that is very nice. If you did adjust your volume higher, you could probably end up getting it to where it worked great for you, where you could hear the people around you and your podcast or your music or whatever you're listening to. Ambient mode is phenomenal. I love it so much. You can hear a little bit of what's around you, but not too much. And then you can also hear your podcast, music, whatever you're listening to, very loud. So ambient mode is my go-to, and that's actually what I set the left ear to turn on and turn off. I kind of skipped the talk through altogether, and then of course you have the gestures where you can switch them up and do everything like that. So that's really cool. All right, I'm fully suited up and ready. I did have to remove these wingtips and put on the ones that have absolutely nothing there, nothing sticking out. Not quite sure exactly what these are designed for. They were not going into my ear at all. So very, very strange. Maybe my ears just aren't the ears that they're selling for. But nonetheless, the comfort is extremely nice. They're very, very comfortable. They're a little bit big. You can see they stick out of my ear, but every time I talk and I move my jaw around, I smile, I eat, they stay completely locked in, which is a good sign because we're going on the run test and we do not want these things to be moving at all. Also, we're going to be testing for immersion. Now, these don't have active noise canceling, which is very strange for premium earbuds. So we're hoping for good sound quality. They are plugging my ears. I feel like I have earplugs in right now, so that's going to be good-ish for noise canceling. But yeah, so nonetheless, they feel great in the ear. And yeah, let's get on to the run and hope we have an enjoyable time with these earbuds. Wow, that was a great run, and oh my gosh, I have something really funny to tell you. So I've been using the same notification for my house cams for quite some time, and as I'm out on the run, I hear the notification like I've never heard it before. These are truly premium sounding earbuds, and it's hilarious how the notification sound was the clearest proof of that. And then of course the fact that the music was bumping, the tones were perfect, crystal clear audio. These are truly 5-star drivers inside of these somewhat budget earbuds. I'm absolutely blown away. I actually ran longer because I was so into the music. These are not noise canceling earbuds, but because of those silicone tips being so beefy, I literally feel like I have earplugs in right now. Like, it's that dramatic. They did not bounce at all. Not one little wobble, no adjustment whatsoever. They feel feather light, even though they're pretty large. They're very large earbuds. Definitely broke a really good sweat. I'm very happy with my run. These are definitely premium 5.8 millimeter drivers, people. Wow, blown away. Definitely passed the run test. Hey, what's up guys? I want to talk about a sponsor that I have for this channel, Don Pablo Coffee. Yes, people, Don Pablo makes an amazing variety of coffee. I actually went down to Miami, Florida and modeled for his bourbon infused coffee. Yes, people, they have bourbon infused coffee. This is coffee for the people who don't even like to drink coffee. This is coffee for people who love to drink coffee but are bored of the normal coffees. They have single serve bourbon infused coffee. They have whole bean bourbon infused coffee, not to mention all the other varieties they have. They are a small batch coffee roaster. Now you're probably thinking, what does that mean? What does it mean? I'm going to tell you. A small batch means you're going to get a fresher bean. Yes, people, everything they roast is roasted smaller, which means you're getting a fresher batch. All the other companies roast in ginormous roasting contraptions, and that means you're getting it less of a fresh batch. So click the link down below, go buy some amazing coffee, and let's get back to the video. All right, so I got these things paired up to my iPod right here. Now this is gonna be a really good test because this iPod is loaded up with high-res audio files. Yeah, so this is just gonna be a straight music test. I'm going to listen to a wide variety of music from different genres, different bass levels and whatnot to really put these earbuds to the test and figure out just how good the sound quality is, because I already know it's good, but I want to know just how great it actually is. Wow, I am absolutely blown away by the iPod test. Truly amazing bass quality, so smooth, so precise, crystal clear audio, absolutely amazing. Truly passed the iPod test. These are definitely premium drivers in these earbuds. Okay, got these things paired up to my Samsung TV. Once again, I got Beachbody loaded up. I'm about to do some cardio. So this is really going to put these to the at-home gym test / at the gym workout test. So I'm gonna be doing all kinds of crazy maneuvers with my crew right there. I'm probably going to be going upside down, so it's going to test whether these things truly do lock in, and they're going to get a little bit of sweaty because it's cardio, so my heart rate's going up. But yeah, they feel amazing in the ears, and I love the fact that you can just turn on the hear through, and that way when you are talking with people and whatnot, you don't have to have your ears completely plugged. So really awesome, super excited. Yeah, let's get into it. Wow, that was an amazing cardio workout. I truly broke a sweat. There's beads dripping down my face, sweating bullets, as they say. These earbuds are absolutely amazing for fitness. I felt like I was more in the zone than I've ever been with this Beachbody workout. And I think I need to start rating earbuds on a scale of 0 to 5 for the workout, because I've been saying it worked good for the workout. This 5 out of 5. So here's the standard right here. These are 5 out of 5 for at-home workouts, for gym workouts, anything where you're doing cardio, where you're doing, weight training or whatever. These things are going to work perfect. As you could see, I was upside down. I was all over the place. I only had this ear get a little bit loose, and I had to just kind of push it in and turn it, but that was it. This one stayed in perfect the whole time. So big thumbs up. Perfect sound quality too. You don't ever feel like you're getting pummeled by sound with JBL. JBL has the balance that you want. There's my Christmas tree right there. Has the balance that you want and everything that you need. So amazing workout. I'm so happy that I woke up early, did a 6 a.m. workout. It is dark in my house and I am the only one up right now, but JBL Live 300, baby. Premium for the win. For the workout. Okay, this is actually going to be a 2-part test. So part 1 is actually happening right now. So all the audio is being recorded through the Bluetooth earbuds and not from my phone at all. The second test is going to be a noise test. So these are not actually technically noise canceling earbuds, but they do cancel out a lot of noise because they have a good plug. So I'm hoping to be able to run my shop vac right chair and get a nice immersion into what I'm listening to. Okay, so this portion is going to be how well do the microphones actually cancel out the noise of the shop vac down there. So if you can hear my voice at all, then these are really, really good noise canceling microphones. But if you can't hear my voice at all, then it's going to sound like the shop vac is just running the entire time. So this will give us an understanding of if we're making a phone call in a very loud location with these earbuds in. Okay, they definitely cancel out noise around you, which is a big thumbs up. That means you're going to be able to mow your grass, you're going to be able to do your trimming and blowing, all that kind of stuff, and do house stuff with your shop vac, or whether you're doing anything with drilling or anything, you're going to be able to still hear your podcast or your music. I was able to switch from my podcast, heard them clearly, switch over to my music. I didn't have to raise the volume too high, so I wasn't like blasting my ears. So definitely has noise canceling abilities, just doesn't have it built in for an on-off noise canceling button. But yeah, so it'll pass if you're trying to do anything where there's loud noise around you. Okay, I think I've been using these things long enough that I have a full comprehensive review for you guys, and let's start off with the case. So the case is actually quite large. I'm just gonna pull out some cases and give you a size comparison just so you understand just how large this case really is. It's thick and it's big. It's a very large case. And it doesn't really get any smaller over time. So if you're someone who is pressed for space in your pocket, or you're gonna be putting this into a small bag or into a running belt or something, this is going to be way, way, way too big. The premium nature of it is good. It feels amazing in the hand, but other than that, it doesn't really have that like scream of like this is something truly premium. And as you use it, you just start to forget that it's quote unquote premium, but nonetheless, it does its job. The indicator light at the bottom, you really never get used to it other than the fact that you're looking for it to turn red and blink. If it turns red, that means your batteries are dead. And if it blinks for a while, that means your earbuds are actually charging. So I do like the pulsing nature of it. It looks really cool, and it really gives you an understanding from a distance of what's going on inside the earbuds. So that's cool, but I still love the 3 to 4 dots on the front telling me just how full the case battery is. Yeah, so the indicator light does its job. It works. I don't know how much battery it actually consumes by running the entire time it's charging the earbuds, but at least it tells you, hey, maybe don't pull the earbuds out just yet, they're charging. So that's kind of cool. Fast charging worked. I was in a pinch and I needed that fast charging so bad. These things were dead, and plugged it in for maybe 12 minutes and had enough juice to go for a good run. So that was really cool. Fast charging is absolutely amazing, and I recommend you only buy earbuds with it if you're someone who is a heavy consumer of earbuds. All right, so once you open up the lid, you notice that these earbuds are very, very attractive. They come out just as easy as the day that I got them. The only problem I really have is that sometimes they will go in at an angle like that and they actually won't be charging. And I found that a couple times I was actually able to close the case almost like that, where it wasn't charging. And I opened it up and I went, oh, that's actually at a little angle, and I didn't know it. So you have to listen for that click right there. You have to wait until it gets down in there. And of course, if you have wingtips on, it's gonna be even worse. I found it to be quite annoying. I think that the way that they designed the case on the inside is just off a little bit, and the way that the wingtips go in, it's really has to be put in precise. And for such large earbuds, you would think that they would just flop in really easily, but because of the material of the wingtip being super, super grippy, it just does not do that. So that's my biggest downfall, gripe with this case, is that they don't just fall right into place super easily, but they're probably the easiest earbuds I've ever owned in terms of removing from the case. So that is a huge, huge thumbs up, big thumbs up for that. So The case is almost perfect, but just not there. It's definitely made out of good material on the inside and on the outside, but it's nothing to really write home about. You're not gonna tell people about this case and be like, wow, this thing's absolutely amazing. So the case, I'm gonna give a solid 4 out of 5 star rating. I'm gonna say it could be a lot better and it could be redesigned a little bit. But once you do get it locked in, I had no problem with them charging. I had no problem with the case at all. It held charge and it worked as advertised. Once you do take the earbuds out of the case, you're gonna notice that these wingtips that come with it are, they're a little bit strange. I found them to be completely off for my ear. So as you can see, I removed the wingtip and put on this just smooth rubber end right here, and that worked really, really nice. It had enough grip to really lock into the ear, and these are definitely in-ear monitors. So these are not your standard earbuds. So if you're coming from an earbud that sits in your ear then hangs down, you need to understand that these are in-ear monitors. These are gonna sit on your ear and not in your ear. So if you don't know what that means, if you don't know what an IEM is, in-ear monitor, Google it, you'll find out pretty quickly. Yeah, so once you do get them in your ear and you get them locked in, I was absolutely blown away by how well they stay in the ear. And I think it all starts with this giant silicone right here. I believe that this is why they don't fall out of your ear and they don't really move at all. Like, it's literally locked in right here, and then everything else just kind of floats around that, and then of course sits in your ear and then grips over here. So comfort, 5 out of 5 stars. The way they fit in your ear, once they do get fit in your ear, once you finally get them to work, 5 out of 5 stars for sure. Sound quality, absolutely amazing. JBL has a way of making sound quality that does not annoy you over time. So these are earbuds you can listen to pretty heavy music for long hours and not feel like you're getting overwhelmed by the bass quality or overwhelmed by anything else. Let's talk about call quality. So call quality is absolutely amazing. Really, really good noise canceling for the call quality, and definitely 5 out of 5 stars. The indicator light on the inside is cool. The light sensor right there that allows you to auto pause is actually really, really nice. I found myself not even trying to pause and play with the touch. I would just pull out one ear and it would pause, put it back in and it would play. And it lasted, I would say, a couple minutes. So you might get like 5 minutes and then be able to put in your ear and it would play automatically. But if you wait any longer than that, you're gonna have to put it in and then actually go into your device and hit play. All right, let's talk about battery life in the earbuds themselves. Exactly as advertised. I found it to be maybe a little bit better than advertised. So these are definitely going to last you. They're not gonna be the all-day earbuds. If you're looking for JBL all-day earbuds, you're gonna wanna go with the 125 TWS. I have a full review of those on my channel. Those are true 8 to 9 hour earbuds. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's talk about noise canceling. So these do not have any sort of noise canceling features built into them. So if you're looking for that, skip these, go with someone else. What they do have is the ability to turn on these microphones right here and do a bunch of fun stuff. So you can turn it on to ambient mode, which means you're going to be able to hear a lot of what's going on around you. And then you could turn it on to talk through. Now, talk through was very confusing to me because when I turned it on, the audio that I was listening to went down to literally, like, it felt like I turned it down to 2% or something. It was so quiet. I could barely hear the audio, and I was afraid to turn up the volume past the comfort level that I had it at because I didn't know if I turned off talk through, if it would then start to blast my ears to death. So definitely something that's a little bit new for JBL, the talk through, and I think that they need to fine tune that for sure. It's not perfect yet. But it worked, and if you figure out how to get it to work with your setup, then more power to you. You'll probably like that. The ambient mode worked better. I felt like I could hear my kids talking and my podcast at the same time, so I didn't have to really worry about that. Yeah, so all in all, I'm gonna say these are a great buy. I'm gonna give them a solid 4.9 star rating. I'm gonna say they're almost 5-star earbuds, but they're not quite there. They have a few things that need to be adjusted and fixed, and they should be there. But yeah, these are definitely great earbuds. They have very, very good sound drivers in them. You're gonna get some really good bass quality. You're gonna get some really good sound quality, crystal clear, for everything that you're gonna be listening to and doing with these big thumbs up. Highly recommended to anyone out there who just wants good sounding earbuds and doesn't want to pay over $100. These are perfect. These are going to do the job. They have enough features. Of course, if you're looking for noise canceling features, you're going to want to go with someone else. These are not going to provide you with that. They don't have all the bells and whistles, but they have the premium sound, and that is absolutely amazing. Totally blows me away every time I put these in my ear. Highly recommended to everyone out there. Perfect stocking stuffer for the holidays, perfect for running, cycling, working out, doing yard work. They're very good at canceling out noise around you, even though they're not noise canceling earbuds. Yeah, I can't say enough about them. They're almost perfect. They're almost At Home with Lucas Premium, but they're not there yet. But yeah, highly recommended. Buy them. All right, there you go. That's the JBL Live 300 Premium. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely clickety-clack that like button. And if you want to join the At Home with Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and it's because of you guys I surpassed 3,000. Yes, people, on my way to 4,000, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.